Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
We are from group 4. We will explain the result of our discussion about regarding procedure text. But before that, let me introduce the member. The first is Leila Ayu Isa Putri, Latansa Bil Khoiriyah, and Ismi Azizah. So the first material will explaining by Ismi Azizah. For Ismi Azizah, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Latansa. For task 1 about how to make a flannel rose ring. And the number 1 is about social function. The social function is to educate readers on how to make rose ring from flannel using easy to find materials and tools and an easy manufacturing process. Number 2 about generic structure. Number 1 is goal. The goal is how to make a flannel rose ring. Number 2, ingredients and materials. Red flannel around 10 centimeters, scissors, and glue. Number 3, about steps. First, cut the flannel about 3 centimeters and make a spiral. Second, glue each side of the spiral flannel. Third, twist it from the center until the end look like a rose. Fourth, cut the flannel in a rectangle. The size depends on your finger. And then put the rose on the rectangle flannel and glue it. Finally, flannel rose is ready to wear. And the next about linguistic element. Number 1 is synonym. Cut. The synonym is injure. Put. The synonym is set. Number 2, word order. First, second, third, and fourth. Number 3, article, demonstrative pronoun, and possessive pronoun. 1. A flannel rose ring. Article A. A spiral. Article A. A rectangle. Article A. The rose. Article D. The rectangle. Article D. The flannel. Article D. Twist it. Possessive pronoun it. Glue it. Possessive pronoun it. And the next about tense. This text this is simple present tense. For the examples, first, cut the flannel about 3 centimeters and make a spiral. And the last is conjunction, and. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ismi Azizah. For the next is me about how to make Korean spicy chicken wings. The ingredient is for chicken. The first is 900 grams of chicken wings, then 1 teaspoon of salt, then 70-gram tapioca flour, then 35-gram wheat flour, then 1 teaspoon baking soda, then 2 eggs. And for the sauce ingredient is any 6 tablespoon chili sauce, any 6 tablespoon tomato sauce, and 3 tablespoon spaghetti sauce, and 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, and 2 tablespoons sweet soy sauce, and 3 cloves of minced garlic. And finally is any 1 tablespoon white vinegar. The topping is any sesame seeds. The material is any 1 bowl, spoon, 1 plate, pot, stove, and sudip. The first is wash the chicken wings, then coat chicken wings with salt, baking soda, black pepper, tapioca, uh, flour, and 2 eggs. After that, wash your hands and mix all ingredients by hand until evenly distributed. Then turn on the stove and add the oil. Next, put the coated chicken wings in the oil and fry for 15 minutes. Leave and dry, then fry for another 20 minutes. Let the chicken cook evenly. When it is cooked, remove and drain. Please reduce the heat to make the chicken sauce first. Pour a little oil, then salt the onion and add all the sauce ingredients. Then stir until evenly distributed. Then add the fried chicken wings. Stir until evenly distributed. If it is evenly turned off the stove, finally serve on a plate. Then sprinkle sesame seeds on top. A is social function. The first is about knowledge and understanding. Students are able to identify the material for the step or stage presented. And second is application. Students are able to explain how something is done or made through a series of steps and stage of making Korean spicy chicken wings. And third, reasoning. Students are able to conclude and analyze the purpose of making the Korean spicy chicken wings. B, generic structure. The first is any goal. The goal is how to make Korean spicy wings. Then second is ingredient and material. And the steps. And I think some of you know, I finished mention it in the first. So we next to linguistic element, any equivalent word, any sprinkle synonym with spray, evenly synonym with uniformly, then B word order, any first, was the chicken wings, any first, okay. The next, put the coated chicken wings in the oil and fry for 15 minutes, leave and dry any next. Then finally serve on a plate, then sprinkle sesame seed on top, and finally. C, article. Article is any the chicken wings, any article D, then B, any a little oil, any article E, and A, and C, any the stove, any article D, D, agreement and number. Agreement is any wings. Wing plus S is agreement, and number. Number is a first. Then conjunction. Conjunction is and. And the finally is concluding sentence. Your concluding sentence is so to make a Korean spicy chicken wings, it takes 7 ingredients for chicken, 7 ingredients for sauce, 1 ingredient for topping, and 6 kinds of utensils. The manufacturing step also goes through various process from washing the chicken to sprinkle sesame seed on it. How to eat spicy Korean chicken wings can be eaten with rice or without rice. It is better to eat it when it is still warm. So the next will explaining by Leila Ayu Isa Putri. For Leila Isa Putri, time is
Okay, thank you, Latansa. I will explain about how to make mushroom aglio olio pasta. The ingredient, there are spaghetti, 5 to 7 button mushroom, 5 cloves of garlic or thinly sliced, low sodium salt, non-MSG mushroom broth, black pepper powder, chili powder, vegetable oil,
water to boil noodle, and 2 tablespoons water. And then third step, first boil spaghetti until slightly soft, age till 10 minutes. Remove from heat, set aside. Secondly, fry the garlic in vegetable oil until fragrant. Add the mushroom and stir until half cooked. Third, add 2 tablespoons of water to prevent the spaghetti from sticking. Then add the spices, salt, mushroom stock, and black pepper powder, chili powder, mix well. Then add the spaghetti, mix well, taste the correction. Finally, remove and serve on a serving plate. The example that above in an example of a procedure text because it provides information about how to make mushroom aglio olio pasta. In addition, the text also has a structure and characteristics that are in accordance with the generic structure and characteristic process by procedure text. Social function in this procedure text. Knowledge and understanding is students are able to identify the material for the step or stage present. And then application, students are able to explain how something is done or made through a series of steps and stage of making the mushroom aglio olio pasta. And then reasoning, students are able to conclude and analyze the purpose of making the mushroom aglio olio pasta. Generic structure in this procedure text. Goal is how to make mushroom aglio olio pasta. Ingredient you can read in share screen because I have been mentioned that. There is general scripture using the simple present tense. In the example text above, all sentence use the simple present tense. For example, boil spaghetti until slightly soft, age till 10 minutes. Remove from heat, set aside. Using imperative sentence is command sentence, invitation, instructor, and warning sentence. Example in this procedure text is add 2 tablespoons of water to prevent the spaghetti from sticking. Then add the spices, salt, mushroom stock, and black pepper powder, chili powder. Mix well. Use sequence connector in this procedure text. For example, first, second, third, then after that, and then finally. Use numbering. For example, first, second, third. Use action verb. For example, mix, stir, boil, and fry. And then there are cognitive level, include equivalent word, word order, article, agreement, and number, conjunction, and concluding sentence. Equivalent word, mix well or flatten. And then word order is first, second, third, then, after that, and finally. Article, there are D and A. D, in this procedure text, there are the mushrooms, the spaghetti, and the spices. A is a serving plate. Agreement and number, agreement, mushrooms. Mushroom plus S. Numbering, first, second, third. Conjunction, and then concluding sentence is make mushroom aglio olio pasta. In pasta, the ingredient needs are spaghetti, button mushroom, garlic, salt, mushroom broth, black pepper, chili powder, vegetable oil, and water. The first step is boil the spaghetti and set aside, then stir fry the garlic, add the mushrooms and the spices, mix well, remove and serve. Okay, thank you, moderator.
Okay, thank you, Leila Ayu Isa Putri. But before that, I want to show you about the other procedure text. This is how to make scrambled eggs. And how to make a simple, easy slime. And recipe for making delicious fried vermicelli. Well, that was our explanation of some procedure text. We hope you guys can understand and get the point. Sorry if there are some mistake. So the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.